Digitsbby! Welcome back everyone to Digitsbby. Tonight we will be continuing the week-long nightly playthrough of Super Mario Galaxy. We are over the third of the way complete with the stars in this game already. We got over 40 total last night. I don't remember exactly where we left off. Is it 42? 43. So yeah, we're making pretty quick progress in the game. We had I think probably the first major obstacle of the game thus far last night with the Daredevil Comet Rock Ghost boss that probably took me like more than 10 attempts. Also, Nick is here, and what? Oh, is that an April Fool's joke? That Komodo hype doesn't have its mouth open for the day? I was like, what is that? And then I hovered over it, and I can see it's just chilling instead of, it's like not even Komodo hype, it's like Komodo chill. Interesting. Also, hello, Nick. Alright, so this is the same letter from Peach that we've always seen, where she sends 5 1-ups in the mail every time you turn the game on. So we'll take those. And then head over to... Oh, I was going to say the kitchen, but the last thing we did at the end of last stream was we beat the boss stage of the kitchen dome. So that should be finished, but actually I'm going to go back over to the center of the observatory and see if there are any... Whoops. And see if there are any comets active right now. Are there? No, so I guess we can just go check out the new area, which I presume is upstairs somewhere. Last night, I was just doing the rest of the stages in the kitchen dome, and there's that one boss that I don't know what it's called. It's in the haunted house level with whoops. It's like a ghost made of rocks, and like throws rocks at you and like has hands. And you had to do it twice, one time normally, and then another time with a Daredevil Comet. And the Daredevil one was pretty tricky. It probably took me like more than 10 attempts to beat it. But I had Burrito Therapy encouraging me along the way, so it all worked out. Where's the new dome? It's not up here. What's this guy up to? Anta nanka ni itai no himitsu oshiete agenai. I'm not going to tell you my secret. I don't know what it's talking about as a secret, but it says it's not going to tell us. Whoops. I'm falling a whole bunch in this space right now. Where is the new... Wait, is this it over here? No, this is the library, right? Wait, is it? Or is this... What is this room? Oh, this is the new area, isn't it? Burrito talks good. Tekijin hakken desu. Shikamo, kondo wa totetsu mo nai energy ga kansoku sarete orimasu. We found the enemy base, but this time it has some strange... We've detected some strange energy coming from it. Itai nani o shiteiru no yara? Wonder what they're doing out there. Already going to a woman's bedroom. Digitsbby. We only needed 24 stars to be at this point in the game. We are way ahead of the requirements. We're overqualified to be here. Alright, this is called Window Garden Galaxy, the Wind Garden Galaxy. Sora to kaze to saga no nakama. This is called, the level's called The Sky and the Wind and the Rabbit's Friend. Or not, it doesn't have to be the rabbit's friend, the rabbit friend. Like a rabbit buddy. Speaking of rabbit buddies. ふわふわそうはジョイカン振ってふわふわ。Why でもふわふわ。You can touch the soft weeds or soft grass by shaking the Joy-Con or pressing Y. That's kind of a hard thing to translate. Fuwa fuwa means like, that means soft, right? でも、ふわふわできるのは3回だけだぴょん。But you can only fuwa fuwa it 3 times. I guess we're talking about like spinning it to float up higher. That's cool to get music for this on trumpet. I learned how to play the Lost Woods theme from Ocarina of Time on trumpet. I was able to find sheet music for it online. We never got any like video game music in like high school band or anything like that. I don't think our band teacher is into video games except like casually as a kid maybe. Alright, so here's that fuwa fuwa. I'm trying to land here because there's a thing. If I do it, I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, that gets rid of it. Alright. Alright, well I've learned my lesson. Failed horribly. Let's press B to just let go of the plant. I couldn't figure out how to do that sooner. I just do it here. There we go, and then I can land and see what this is about. In Viking Band, when I was in Viking Band at Western in my freshman year, one of the pep band songs that we had was the Katamari Damashi theme song, which the band leader, the band director, conductor transcribed himself because he was going for like a master's in music, so he knew how to just learn songs by ear and make band arrangements for them. There was one guy in my high school band who could play the Super Mario Brothers theme song, but it gets pretty high up there in range, so he kind of struggled to play it unless he was like really warmed up and like at kind of like, you know, peak performance, I guess. It's hard to hit those higher notes after your chops are worn out. Where do I go from here? I don't really have camera control right now. Is there a plant somewhere? Oh, there's a vine. That works. Whoops, I missed. Shoot, try again. Shoot, try again. There we go. Well, this rabbit has a spotlight over him. He's clearly very important. 俺を捕まえることができるぴょん. Think you can catch me? Carl's soundbite is better for that. What soundbite? The shit, try again. Oh, bleep. Yeah, that's a good one. Dude, this guy can cut through shrubs? Why can't I do that? Cheater. Whoops. Bruh, I don't suppose I can, like, stun him. Starbits. It would not appear so. I could just, like, kind of corner him and then get a good long jump. Now I've just fallen super far behind. I was, like, neck and neck with him earlier. Maybe the long jump isn't the right strategy to go for. I think I just slow down too much when I'm in the air. Maybe just a normal run is the best for keeping on pace with this dude. There we go. Or you just ambush him like that. Maita! Koreageru pyon! You got me. Alright, here, take this. Tsugi wa Koha ikanai pyon. Koha? Koha? What does that mean? Oops. He's just speaking in like weird slang or something. I think he's just saying you won't get me so easily next time, something like that. Alright, Starget. So I kind of got the idea with the dude we rated yesterday who was like 90 stars into the game. He mentioned that he'd already beaten the story and was just collecting extras, so I believe that this game works a little bit differently than 64 and Sunshine, and that there are actually a good number of stars that you actually can't even collect until after you've beaten the main game, right? Because in 64 and Sunshine, we had already gotten like 119 out of 120 stars and then beat the game and got the last one in the final level. This one, I believe you have to actually beat the final boss to even access some of the secret stars, so at a certain point we just had to beat the story of the game and then revisit some levels for more stars. Beat the final boss twice, is it really like that? Huh. I guess it's been a long time. Like, yesterday, we rescued Luigi for the first time, and I had forgotten how the Luigi stars work, where I was like, is he just gonna give the star to us or send it in the mail? But then I remembered that how it works is he goes off to a level you've already beaten before, and then gets lost somewhere, and you have to go and find him. Alright, so let's go to the second Wind Garden Galaxy level, which is called Mogura no Taisho Kenzan. Which means... That must be like an honorific word, huh? It means meeting the mole commander, I guess? Meeting the mole commander, the mole captain. The captain mole. Oh, the second one's to unlock Luigi. Okay, well, I'm not too concerned about doing that in this playthrough. Yes. I think the goal here is just to get all 120 stars in the Mario playthrough, and then we're pretty much good. get this? Yeah. Alright. Oh, except I'm totally gonna die, aren't I? I'm totally gonna die, dude. Well, I tried. No love for Luigi? Dude, I'm playing Super Mario Galaxy, dude. The stream's not called Digitsbby Gets So Upset It's Super Luigi Galaxy, man. What the? Oh my, what? I would love to at least grab one of these plants. I mean, jeez. I have range of the wind again. Oh no, wait, I'm good, I'm good. Gravity got me. What was, oh my god, what is... Controls are freaking out for a moment there. I do not just hate Luigi, man. I play him in Mario Kart, dude. Is the idea here to defeat all these moles? Probably, because I don't see a way off this planet anywhere. So we probably need to make one. And where is mole number 2? There is mole number 2. Okay, man. And I rode straight into that plant without noticing. Unbelievable. Ridiculous. Try again. Sometimes these camera angles can really get you when you're turning a corner and you run into something you didn't know was there. Bruh, I'm trying to... Oh my god, I was just out of range. There we go. And that unlocks the warp star. Which was over here. It was not over here, it was over there. Can gravity help me out, please? So I don't have to walk all the way around. Oh, hello, Andre. Andre shows up in chat, insults my moderator team. But yeah, it has been a while since we've seen Andre in chat. And we saw Biz in chat for the first time in quite a while yesterday, so... Oh, shoot, I just missed the thing. There's clearly some sort of secret over there. I need some good protein. So it seems that Super Mario Galaxy has brought back longtime viewers of twitch.tv/Digitsbby. Oops. Oh my, this is not a desirable camera angle at all for this. How do we... Oh, there we go. I was like, is it possible to beat these guys? Yeah, you just had to stun them first. When the camera angles are kind of working against you, it's a little bit tricky to get that jump in. Alright, this mole boss is kind of tricky, isn't it? I think I remember this one. We had to do some like well-timed ground pounds, I think. First I'm gonna get a safety coin, because I only have 2 HP right now. Do I have the wrong idea here? Rabbit is saying, oh my god, I'm gonna get eaten, somebody help. Do I have the wrong idea here? Maybe I need to hit it with something, or... I just need to ground pound when its head is out of the ground. There's one hit, now it's gonna be mad, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is where it gets crazy and starts speeding up. And you gotta act really quick. Whoops. Oh gosh. That was... yeah. Jesus, it's hard to even like react that quickly. Like, Mario cannot physically jump that fast. What in the... what? How am I supposed to... Alright, take the coins, quick. Jesus, I can't even... You're moving too fast, dude. It's impossible to react this quickly. What do you want? I literally can't ground pound or jump or move or do anything that fast. I don't understand. I don't understand. Grace, help. I don't understand. Grace, I need you to explain. I need an explanation, Grace. Like now. Stressful boss. Yeah, I know she's going to give you the pro gamer tips. That's why I'm asking. Alright, so first he's going to do his thing. He's going to show up. Sticks out. Do that. Alright, that's not a problem. It's when he goes in like extreme fast forward mode that's like, dude. Oh, there was... I did this thing swag there. Need to be more swag, and then... Alright, swag. Okay, I figured it out. Swag. Is he gonna do even faster, or... Oh, no, that's it. Well, okay, Grace, thanks for the help, Grace. You helped me figure it out just by being here. Arigato. Tasukatta, Pyon. Thanks, you saved me. Alright, with the help of Grace, we got star number 45. Alright, and there's one more star in this galaxy, right? I imagine there are probably some secret stars here too, because it seemed like there was a secret path that we missed on this one. Alright, this one is called Bikuri Bokuso no Hatena Kairo. Hatena. It means like wait, hold on, Kaido. That means like a corridor or something, right? Yeah. So like the mysterious quarter in the corridor in the Jack-in-the-Box. Something like that. Bikuri Bokusu it literally means surprise box. So it's like a Jack-in-the-Box. Which, whenever I hear Jack-in-the-Box, I think of the toys from the movie Elf that have like the Ripperoo laugh from Crash Bandicoot, where he's like winding him up, and they do that, like bah! Laugh at him. I definitely use these up too quickly. Can the wind carry me? Can I make it? Please, please! Alright, I made it. How's Twitch.tv/Digitsbby heard this is the place to be? Well, welcome, Vlad. This is the place to be. Seems that everybody's moving over here after Justin's stream. The precursor to Paragon, Twitch.tv/Paragon Greninja. I was not able to watch his stream, unfortunately. But I didn't know that Justin streaming to Discord would be like a regular thing, so that's cool that he's doing his own stream. If to a smaller community than the general public of Twitch.tv. I mean, it seems like everybody's becoming a hit Discord streamer now. First we had James streaming to Discord one day, and then the next day we had Justin streaming in Discord. Alright, platforming. Oh, we had to collect the star pieces. That's gonna be interesting. Oh, wow, the gravity on these is a situation. Oops. Can we do this and not die? Oh, apparently. Science. When will Grace stream? I think she'll be good at streaming. I mean, Nick, have you not heard of Celebrity Extraordinaire? _Grace. It's just that she streams to this platform that's not Discord. It's this streaming service called Twitch.tv. Though, you know, I think when Paragon Greninja being streaming regularly, I don't think he'll even need to use Twitch TV. I think he'll just revive the platform Justin TV for his own exclusive purposes. I mean, there could be no platform more fitting for Paragon. Yeah, exactly. See, I called it, Nick. Justin had his own streaming service before the rise of Twitch. Alright, a lot of like gravity shifting puzzles on this level. Oh, there's a... Is that important? I just died because I fumbled there. But there's a boost mushroom. Do we have like a boss fight coming up ahead? Usually they only give those to you on levels with boss fights. Mess that up. Try again. Should try again. This is kind of a hard jump to make. Just tried to do a side flip there, didn't work. Try not to get pushed off the edge here. Mario's side flip never ever works in this game when I'm trying to make it work. It's unbelievable, dude. It's ridiculous. There we go. The streaming couldn't be me. Oops, I almost died just now from looking at chat. Alright, there's the start. What was the... Did they give the boost mushroom just as a, added, like an added protection from the, all those cannonballs flying around? Is that what that was for? Usually they only have those on boss levels. I think if anything that mushroom was more of like a trap than anything else, because people who can't, like, maneuver on those blocks quickly enough would fall to their death. Strange. Alright, is that the last of that galaxy for now, or is there a secret star available right now? Oh, well, there's a comet. It's a Daredevil comet, dude. No. No. So, for those who haven't watched my streams, when I did a Daredevil comet level before, so there are comets in this game which basically have you replaying a previous level with an added challenge to it. And the gimmick of a Daredevil comet is that you only have 1 HP. Like, your HP is lower, it's that the max is 1. Which means that you just had to beat the level without taking a single hit, which is like... Oh my god. I thought the Daredevil was going to be the last level, like the obstacle course. It's not. It's the stressful mole. That we have to beat it with 1 HP. This is going to be stressful, dude. Everybody get that command ready, because this level is going to be stressful for sure. So I've got to wait for him to, like, emerge, right? And he's, like, kind of a douche and, like, just jumps out in front of you out of nowhere, so... Alright, there's that stage. You know, it's gonna get super fast. This is where it gets crazy. Even the camera's going crazy. Well, I just did it on the first attempt, so Digitsbby! Dude, everybody should follow twitch.tv/Digitsbby. For me, thinking that level's gonna be so hard, did it first try. Unbelievable. Ridiculous. Digitsbby. Just put me on the top of the speedrun.com leaderboards now, dude. Daredevil Comet Mole Boss. First try. Alright, and I think there's still one more star available to us here. One of the secret stars. Which I think was during that mole level. At some point when we were, like, flying through the galaxy on a warp star. I know it's on this one, huh? We're flying through the galaxy on, like, a warp star, and there's, like, a circle of, the blue stars that you can grab. That I missed. But that was on the mole level. I don't know about this one. Some sort of secret here. I'd definitely use that too early. Alright, well, I'm not getting that if that was anything important pertaining to the secret. Before I take this warp, what was the other vine? Is just the one we took over here, right? Yeah. Just making sure I don't miss anything. What is the secret then? Doesn't this take us over to the obstacle course? Not quite yet. Maybe there's something over here. Oh, jeez. Swag. No. Oh, there's a... What is that all about? What's this for? I suppose I can hit it or, like, stun it or something. What am I supposed to do to break that? It's clearly important. But what is the secret here? I feel like I need an invincibility star or something, but where would I get that from? Break these, right? No? And what is the... what? How do I get the star? I don't understand. If I take this warp, it just brings us to the, yeah, to that part of the level, and I don't think I really want to go there. Whoops, I'm just gonna die at this rate. How am I supposed to... I feel like the idea is that you'd probably use some... either an invincibility star, or you'd use, like the plants that you can kick to, like, break the boulders or something, but... Going off this environment that we're stuck in right here, I don't understand how to break that chain chomp. Also, hello luggage, you're welcome back. I'm gonna try to head real quick to see if there's anything. No, because we're kind of stuck here now, so we can't even go back even if we wanted to. Which means that this area is probably useless to me. I should probably just let myself die so I can try again. Oh, except I can't do that by falling. Just have to do it this way. Yeah, that's what I figured, invincibility star. I don't know where to get that, though. Oh, and now I'm stuck here, so we're just gonna have to exit the course. I'll go through this one more time, I think. If I had to guess, I'd say that one thing could be these question mark coins that we see in the beginning part of the level, which I failed to collect all of them in that first attempt. It looks like I'm not going to get it this time either. What is the... Hold on. Try again. Ooh, try again. Dude, this level isn't even letting me fall, dude. It's not letting me fall. It's not letting me fall! Oh my... Psh. 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 Let's try that again. Dude, camera. Let's not be that way. Bruh, seriously, dude? oh my god, this is... I had it that time and I overshot it. Ridiculous. Alright. I'm doing alright today. Just chill Friday evening with Mario Galaxy. Today was kind of a free day at work, but I forgot to bring my my laptop charger converter. Like in Japan, plugs for basically everything are two-pronged instead of like the American style three-prongs. And I have like a charger plug converter, but I forgot to bring it to work today. And my work laptop has like crappy battery life because I can't be bothered to replace the battery. Also, this is not gonna... We're gonna try it again. I wasn't paying attention properly. So basically, I wasn't able to charge my laptop, which kind of killed any plans I might have had for like being productive on my computer at work today. I just kind of studied Japanese in the way that I could on my... Again, I'm doing it wrong. Studied Japanese on my tablet a bit, then was like reading on my tablet, and basically couldn't really do much else at work today, so... It was a less productive day than I would have wanted, I guess. So you just let the wind carry you for a bit, and then you screw it up anyway and have to try again. Should try again. How am I still overshooting that? Are you kidding me? What if this isn't even the solution? What if this has nothing to do with getting the star? It just gets me like 10 star bits and nothing else. I'd be so upset, dude. Yeah, that is annoying how you can overshoot that. I even tried to stop myself, like I'd stop moving and slow down. It still didn't work. Alright, that time I used the wind too early, so forget it. What is this? I'm like consciously slowing myself down. Trying to stop myself from overshooting that, and every time I still end up in front of it, and then the wind is preventing me from moving backwards, so I can't grab that. So silly. Ladies and gentlemen of the twitch.tv/Digitsbby community, I think we found the most difficult part of Super Mario Galaxy. It is not any of the boss fights, nor the comets. It is instead a wind riding challenge in the Wind Garden Galaxy. Oh, is this actually it? This is going to lead to an invincibility star, isn't it? Because we're seeing that the question mark coins are continuing throughout the level. So this actually was it, which is good that I wasn't just wasting my time for star bits. Oh, yep, there it is. That is an invincibility star. Alright, so let's do it. That chain chomp. Also that Mario 64 music. Alright, so now that we've cleared the most difficult task in Super Mario Galaxy, it only gets easier from here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, this level is still not marked as complete, which probably means that Luigi will be here later, if I had to guess. Alright, now we can do a new galaxy that needs 26 stars to unlock, so we're way ahead of that count. Aisu Volcano Galaxy, the Ice Volcano Galaxy. Definitely no really hard purple coin levels, huh? Alright, Alright, the first star here is called Tsuru Tsuru Aisu Mountain. Means... Tsuru Tsuru means slippery, right? The slippery ice mountain. Yeah, these are the levels where we get more of the ice flowers that we saw in an earlier level. I think ice and fire flowers in this stage, right? Or maybe the fire flowers come in later. Little penguin friend. Oh, Oyaji, omae mo skate no renshu? You just called us Oyaji. Hey Gramps, you practicing your skating? だったら、オイラと競争、オイラを捕まえることができるか? Then, let's have a race. Think you can catch me? Alright, so I gotta test those ice physics. If we cut corners here. Oh, did he just go to the underside of the ice? Got him. Yeah, alright. In English, this is the freeze flame galaxy. Yeah, that does ring a bell. Yaru na, Oyaji. You got me, old man. Omaera ra kono saki mo skate de norikireru kamo na. In that case, I bet you could handle the skating up ahead. I feel like Freeze Flame is probably a catchier name than Ice Volcano, to be honest. I mean, I guess the use of English words in itself is probably pretty catchy to Japanese sensibilities, but in general, having seen the level names in Mario 64 in Japanese as well, I feel like they actually did do a better job of naming these levels in English as opposed to the original Japanese version of the game, but like I said, I feel like that's partly because, like, to a native English speaker, a name like Ice Volcano doesn't really sound very, like, catchy, but for Japanese players, just seeing an English word used in a name like that, they're like, oh, English, so flashy, so cool. So, like, the sensibilities are a bit different. Also, hello, Burrito Therapy, welcome back. We've made good progress in Mario Galaxy today after overcoming the most difficult level in the game by far. More difficult than the boss fight we had last night. And there's the ice flower. So we got to see a short little sneak preview of this in a secret star in that one beach level. So we get this, and then we can walk on water. Mario becomes Jesus. And Jesus has to do some really complicated platforming. Another ice flower means more Jesus. Well, that was probably poorly timed. Can we do it? Oh, we couldn't do it. That wasn't fast enough Jesus platforming. Let's try this again, and if we can make it to the first cycle of this platform, like this, then we're good. Oh, except I fumbled at the very end. I'm gonna do it again. Alright, get here, do a little flip, and there we go. Oh, we've entered a combat zone, everybody. This guy's shooting at us as soon as we show up. What's the idea with this? Oh, we had to run around and then get on his level. Yeah. Oh, now he's mad, isn't he? Oh, shoot, I've been knocked off the edge. Oh, gosh, this water's cold, isn't it? It's ice water and it hurts. It does sound like a nice lunch. Oh, if I could not mess up with Jesus platforming here, that'd be nice. Alright, you done yet? No. It's rule of 3, right? Oh gosh, let's not die before we get the chance to finish this. Please? Did I do it? I didn't die, right? Alright, cool. Beat the boss before dying. Alright. Starget. Jesus platforming. I just came up with that on the spot because I was like, we're walking on water, so it's a fitting name, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's an official Digitsbby coin term now. 15 years after this game came out. You know, in Japanese, the word for Jesus Christ is Iesu Kiristo, which to me the first name Iesu just sounds like yes, but I imagine that, well, I imagine the way it sounds could have been based on the language that Christianity originally was brought to Japan from. I feel like Christianity was probably introduced to Japan by Portugal, because Portugal was the first European nation or Western nation that Japan had trade with, but I don't know what the word for Jesus would be in Portuguese. It might be something like Jesus from Spanish, and then just the Japanese heard that word the way they heard it, and then the pronunciation stuck. This level is called Kori no Kuni no Hogando? Yogando. The lava road of the Ice Nation. Alright, so we start off in a similar setting. There's a lot of starbirds. Oh, and there's, we have to collect the pieces too. Got it down here. whoops, grab the thing. Jeez. There we go. Orange cats, brother and sister. My parents have 2 orange cats now. My parents have 3 cats in total. One of them is much older. Like, we've had him since I was in elementary school, so he's like probably about 15 years old now. There's like, his fur is like kind of dark brown with some black mixed in. But then we have 2 younger cats now who are both orange, who are brothers. Who one of them is like entirely orange, the other is orange with some white fur mixed in as well. But sibling cats are fun. It's interesting to have 2 brother cats because, like, when I was growing up and for a long time we had 2 cats who were brother and sister from the same litter, and those 2, I guess it's just, you know, the gender thing. Like, those 2 did not really get along at all. I mean, the brother was pretty chill, but the sister hated her brother at times. But now that we have 2 brothers, they're like best friends and they're like always sticking together and doing everything together. Like, they eat together, sleep on the same schedule, play together all the time. So they're a fun duo. They also break everything in the house together, according to my parents. That unlocks our first fire flower. First fire flower of the game. It's the first time we've seen this. Alright, so there's no Jesus platforming for this one. The fire flower does basically what you'd expect it to do. Just shoot fire and use it to light torches. And sometimes kill enemies. Here we light a torch and the door drops down with a dramatic Zelda effect, like do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Did I miss another torch somewhere? Oh yeah, the torch is over here. Oh, we can just go down this way then, can't we? They used to like each other, but now they fight. I guess it's like cat puberty or something. They reach a certain age and their personalities change and they don't like each other anymore. I think with the brother and sister cat, it was kind of on and off. Like I said, the brother was pretty chill and he didn't really have any... He never really got angry at all, but the sister was very, like, short-tempered, and she had a weird thing where this cat, her name was Gwen, she just, like, was very intolerant of other animals. Or other cats specifically, I guess. Basically, she had kind of an on and off relationship with her other cats that we had at the time. And she also had a thing where she just would not tolerate outside cats at all. Like, if she saw other cats, like, outside, like in just, like, you know, cats from around the neighborhood, if she saw them outside the window, she would just completely lose her temper and, like, freak out. Like, just have these temper tantrums that would last for, like, you know, first she'd start making noise and getting super angry, and then she'd just, like, take, like, a half hour to cool down. It was really weird. But the thing is, not only did she have that issue with other cats outside, like, in the neighborhood, but if she ever saw one of her own cats, like the ones that she lived in the same household with, from somewhere that she thought was outside, she would have the same kind of temper tantrum. Like, for example, you know, we live in a house and it has, like, different, like, turns and corners and stuff. So if she was looking through, like, say, like, a screen door of her house and saw one of her own cats, such as her own brother, through, like, a window inside on the other side of the house, she would take that as being another cat from, like, elsewhere, from the outside world. And seeing her own brother, she would, like, freak out and have one of her like anger meltdowns for like a half hour. It was the strangest thing. I remember there was a point where, like, it got so bad and, like, the behavior was so out of control that, like, we were worried that we would have to, like, just, you know, donate Gwen to, like, an animal shelter and just have her move in with another family. under like the closet. She just cannot get along well with other cats and has to be like, you know, kept alone. But it all worked out in the end, I guess. She kind of settled down. I mean, she still had her episodes every now and then, but it was manageable enough, I guess. Oh, whoops, this is not where I thought it was. It would really help if I had camera control and could actually turn around and see where it is I'm trying to go. Where's the fire flower? Oh, it's over here. I wasn't even going the right way. Of course, those dudes come back. Alright, at least that first torch doesn't go out, so it's not forcing me to do this. Like 2 torches in a row perfectly. Get it? There we go. Alright, star is open. Oh, can we just do this? Yeah. If you have the HP to spare, you can just do that lava jump.
Oh, yeah.
Lava boost strats, yeah. I know that's a big thing, like Mario 64 speedrunning. Like, I watch Mario 64 speedruns occasionally just because it's like, and it's like a very engaging game to watch because there's like no cutscenes in that game. You just kind of turn the game on and go. Shadow Comet. Oh, it's the race against Shadow Mario, isn't it? In Mario 64 during the lava levels, they actually do that where it's actually just faster to let Mario like launch up into the air to get to a platform than to like jump around the normal way. I don't know about this game though. That level's called Oikose Shadow Kori no Kunihen. Chase the Shadow Ice Edition. Or Ice Nation Edition. Shadow Mario's gonna appear, right? We gotta race for it. Gotta ice skate our way to the end. This looks a little tricky. I gotta get my skate back on. There we go. Alright, first try, baby. I'm Mario Hanyu, dude. Yuzuru Mario. Mario Hanyu.
Oh, yeah.
I can imagine that level being difficult if you don't have, like, I guess a good enough understanding of, like, platforming quickly and like the skating parts of it, the gravity switches. I have played Odyssey before. It was actually a game that I bought with my Switch in 2019. I've beaten Mario Odyssey, the main story, but I didn't like go so far as trying to like 100% or anything. So my only exposure to Odyssey is playing it on my own playthrough. I've never watched like somebody else play through the game before, so the only moons that I knew how to got were the ones I could find myself on a first playthrough, but there's like a lot of moons in that game. I must have gotten like 200 of them or something, but still feel like there's a ton missing. But yeah, Odyssey was really cool. I could see it being like a favorite game. I should probably revisit it sometime and try to like 100% it if I can. Alright, this is the situation. Ice and lava everywhere. But yeah, I was a little bit late getting my Switch, and I got it in the way I purchased my Switch in July of 2019, the beginning of that month. I took the JLPT N2, which is like the second most advanced level of the Japanese language proficiency test. I told myself I've been doing all this studying for months, and I'm going to reward myself for all the hard work I did by buying a Switch the day I take the test. Like, I take the test, and then that evening I go home, go to the electronics store, and buy a Nintendo Switch. And official_Grace will remember, because she was there with me when I bought it. But, and the games that I got with it were Super Mario Odyssey and the Final Fantasy X Switch port, because Final Fantasy X is like a favorite game of mine from childhood that I had on PS2. I was super excited there was a Switch port so I could play it again for the first time since like high school. 880? That is insane. I only got like 200 of them or something. Yeah, Mario Odyssey is a huge game. That's insane. I mean, I know a lot of the moons are super quick. They're not quite as much of a journey to get some of them as like stars or shines in the other 3D Mario games, but still, 880 is a lot. That adds up, for sure. But I remember it being a super cool game, just like all the different settings and the soundtrack and the costumes and everything. I enjoyed it a lot, for sure. This lava isn't going to catch up to me on here, is it? It totally is, dude. Alright, lava jump strats. That's cool to have Odyssey included. I just bought my games with the Switch. There's no special bundle or discount or anything like that. Hello, Hyperstar Shooter. Welcome back. Here lurking. Made good progress in the game today, just talking pets and Mario games and other sort of topics. Do I get Jesus strats on lava too? Okay, cool. That's, I don't know if that's even Jesus platforming. This is just something else altogether. I mean, I don't know if there's anything in the Bible about Jesus walking on lava, but I imagine he had such powers. Whoa, that is a weird gravity transition. Back to skating mode. Can I swag jump this? Oh god, if I had better timing on that, I could have. Jesus walking to the next level, indeed. Whoops, that was that was Jesus walking going down a level. Oh god, I'm not handling the skating very well. I'm going too fast and almost bring myself off ledges. Whoops. Alright. Wow, after the stellar Mario Hanyu performance in the last level, I'm really struggling with the skating here. But this one has a lot of very narrow skips between platforms. That was just dumb. Forget that happened. Here, I'm just gonna not skate until I get here. Oh my god, you go so fast, I couldn't even see where I was, because Mario kind of blends in with the ice a little bit. And the camera was like kind of going crazy too, like it was so far out I couldn't really see where I was anymore. Alright, the thing is, once you're on this ice too, you can never stop moving, which is kind of what makes it tricky. Alright, here we are. Alright, we're back on track. And there we go. Alright, now everybody can see this attempt. This is the one that we don't ignore. The one where I succeed. Everybody saw that one, right?
Yeah.
52. We really have progressed in this game fast, so I'm surprised. I guess I imagine this game being kind of a long one, but you can make pretty quick progress on a lot of these stars, and just the time that I spent, like... I don't know, I guess certain games from my childhood, I kind of imagine them being maybe longer than they actually are with, like, just the time it takes. I guess because... when I think about a lot of the, especially console games I played as a kid, like, you know, now as an adult I can just play these games for like as long as I want to, like kind of, you know, multi-hour sittings or whatever. But when I was a kid, like the TV in my parents' house was in like sort of a living room, or more like in the back room of my house on a TV that my dad would be using most of the time, so I only got like limited time, like kind of shorter sessions to play console games on the TV growing up. And because of that, it might take me like several weeks to beat a game like this that would maybe only take me a few weeks if I had more time and access to it. See, kids playing Nintendo Switch now don't even have that problem. If their parents tell them to get off the TV, they can just play it on the handheld version. The Zoomer kids don't know how good they have it. Alright, so there's a secret star in here somewhere. On the very first level.
Yes.
Do we have to catch this penguin all over again? Do we really? Because he's the one that gives us the warp star, right? Oh, I've definitely played video games a lot on Christmas break too, but, well... then again, a lot of the video games I get for gifts on like Christmas and stuff were handheld games, and I had easier access to being able to play those, so... there are certain games that I get as a kid that I'd be playing a whole bunch, like Pokemon games and stuff. And because of the thing with TVs and not having like a TV that I had easy access to all the time, like... a lot of the games I played growing up were like handheld games for like the first few years that I was playing video games, I guess. that, and like as a kid, like I had to just really appreciate the games I had, because like I didn't get like an allowance or anything like that until I was a little bit older. So like playing video games, I would either just have like the games I get on like birthdays or Christmas or something, often like handheld stuff like Game Boy Advance games, or I'd have to play the console games that basically my dad more so bought for himself that I also got to play. And that involves some good stuff. Like there was, you know, like if there was a game that my dad wanted to try out on some of the consoles, like, or games that he knew I would enjoy, like that he might enjoy playing too. Like I grew up playing like Sly Cooper. What else? Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I first played Final Fantasy X like years after my dad had a copy of it, because my dad doesn't really do RPGs, but I guess he wanted to give that one a try when he first got the PS2. So he got that game for himself and only played it like a little bit and decided it wasn't for him, but just never brought it back to the store or anything. And then years later, I saw it and was like, oh, this is that Final Fantasy series, and I played it myself, so... Anyway, the point I was getting at was that when I was only able to get video games like every couple like months or so, like it made me really get the most possible playtime out of what I had. Which is good when you have games like Pokemon that have so many hours of potential playtime in them. This guy can only be killed by Fire Flower, can it? So, in general, I still feel that like not enough people really appreciate the games that they have and get the most out of them. And you get stuck in this like mindset of just you focus too much on beating games quickly and completing them or moving on to the next big thing that a lot of people don't really appreciate the journey of playing the game. They just try to beat everything as quickly as possible, and I try not to get stuck in that loop, that feeling, I guess. Even though sometimes I can't help getting stuck in that, like especially when streaming, it's like there are certain games where I'll be playing it, I'll be thinking so much and getting excited about the next game I want to play that like I get. When I'm playing the game I'm currently on, I'm thinking more about beating it than I am like enjoying the full experience. So guess I should catch up on chat real quick. Yeah, at this point my dad enjoys video games and stuff, and he has like, he'll typically buy like a certain console from each generation or something, but he's much more casual about video games than he was when he was younger. So he doesn't necessarily beat a lot of the games that he buys anymore. Like he'll buy them and play them and then get stuck and not finish. So he like got himself a Nintendo Switch at some point, and I think he beat Mario Odyssey because my dad does enjoy Mario games, and like he got started with like PC games in like the mid-90s, and then Mario 64 was like the game that opened him up to more like stuff that was not 90s PC first-person shooters. So we got Mario Odyssey when it came out, and I think he's beaten that. I mean, I haven't been living at home or in the US like this entire time that the Switch has been around, but my dad played Odyssey and stuff, and he's played a couple other Switch games here and there, I think, but not necessarily beaten the ones that he has. My mom doesn't play video games at all because she gets like motion sickness from like watching them. But just having a son who grew up playing video games, she kind of understands like what they are. Like she doesn't play games or like necessarily watch me play them for extended periods of time, but just having to be a mom who has to like buy the games that her kid wants for like Christmas or birthdays or whatever, she's like at least familiar with like the titles of a lot of video games and stuff. Alright, was that the last star of this galaxy for now? It was. So beating these two. Next is this one without a star requirement. Honey Kraimu Galaxy, the Honey Climb Galaxy. Again, I feel like this probably has like a catchier name in English for the localization. That sounds better than Honey Climb. But for Japanese sensibilities, just using English loanwords is catchy, so. Honey Climb, it sounds cool. Japanese people playing will understand what the words mean, so it works. It looks like this is probably a single star galaxy. That brings back the B Mario. Oh, I definitely agree on the age appropriateness thing. Yeah, like, being that my mom understands what games are and my dad actually plays them, like, I think my parents had a good enough sensibility of what games should and shouldn't be played. Like, I think growing up, by the time I was like, you know, like later elementary school, playing like Halo was okay, or like watching my dad play it, because the Halo games are rated M and they do have violence in them, but as far as like M-rated games go, the Halo games aren't like, the violence isn't super intense, and even though there's like blood and such in it, they're not the goriest M-rated games out there, I guess. I think a good analogy, I had another friend in like middle school or something that his parents' rule was actually that Halo is okay because it has you like shooting aliens and it doesn't have the main character inflicting violence upon humans. And that's like the standard that his parents had. It was like, shooting aliens in a game is okay, but we're not going to let you play an M-rated game where you kill humans. But I don't know, I was like, Halo was alright, and I think by like middle school, like Call of Duty was okay, but my dad had the sense to not let me play or watch, say, like Grand Theft Auto when he was playing it. Or I think at a certain point he had Doom 3, because, you know, Doom was like a big thing in the 90s for like games that he enjoyed. And I've never played or seen Doom 3 really, but I know it's like extremely violent, and my dad didn't have me watching that one when he played it. Oops. Alright, I need to pay attention to what I'm doing here. But yeah, it is smart for parents to be aware of the kind of media that their kids are consuming, which is a more difficult task than ever in the age of like social media and so much content online, you know. It's hard to do that turn to get a. I should probably just wait it out. Wait for those meteors to pass and then make the climb. Yeah, there are some ways in which Nintendo can be inept, and it is a company run by Japanese boomers, so now I kind of understand more than ever, but I appreciate what we get from Nintendo, for sure. Can I do this? Nope. I tried. But yeah, I guess I had a variety of stuff. A lot of the consoles I had access to was because of my dad's own interest in playing those consoles, but for example, in like the early 2000s era of games, like, I mean, I was playing Game Boy Advance games a lot, but for like the home consoles, I had a lot more experience with the PlayStation 2 than I did with the GameCube. And even though I generally prefer Nintendo, I still think the PlayStation 2 is one of, if not the favorite console for me. God, this is so tricky. There we go. Alright, alright, alright. And the PS2 had a lot of great kids games on it too, like Sly Cooper, Kingdom Hearts. Oh, are we seeing an impromptu raid from Justin? Oh, I didn't realize Grace is still in Justin's call this entire time while lurking here. Well, Paragon Greninja Discord raid, welcome. Nandayo! Nandayo, nani kore? Reido. Reido no minasan, arigatou gozaimasu. Digitsbby e yokoso. Oh, for sure. Dude, getting to borrow games from friends, that was like an essential part of childhood. Being able to play games that you just like didn't have the money for or the opportunity to get yourself. That was like a big thing. Like every time like one of my childhood friends would be exchanging like Game Boy Advance or DS games with each other, like right before we'd like leave each other's house. And our parents would be like, "Oh man, look at this! There's a game trade going on." We'd be like, "All right," dude, you're gonna borrow my Mega Man Battle Network game if I can borrow your Pokemon Pinball game," stuff like that. Or there were certain series like me and this friend were big on like the Mega Man Battle Network and Mega Man Zero games, but neither of us had every single game in either of those series. So we were able to fill in the gaps between the games that the other did not have. So say like I think I had Mega Man 0, 1, 3, and 4, and he had 2. And then he had the Mega Man Battle Network games that I did not. So we were able to exchange and like complete each other's missing gaps through exchanging games with each other. Now everything is so digital with like Steam and stuff, and a lot of people are getting their console games digitally too. It's harder to do that. That's one of the benefits to physical games, I guess, being able to lend them to people. That was a One-Star Galaxy, right? Yeah. All about them digits? Absolutely, the digits, the connections that let you exchange games with friends. You provide gaming experiences that they couldn't have with their money and opportunity, and they did the same for you. Alright, Sando Airando Galaxy, the Sand Island Galaxy. This is kind of a bigger dome, isn't it? Like the, other than that one that we just finished, like all of these, levels have a lot of stars in them, I think. Like more so than some of the previous areas. These are like bigger levels. It's not Tatsumaki no Jousho Kiryu. The, let me say that title again. Jousho Kiryu. The, how do I translate that? The upward current of the sand tornado is how I would translate that. Look at Mario's hands, oh my god, that looks painful. This is, hold on, let me get that visual again. This is, so for Grace, when I was explaining what it was like to go to that Japanese hardcore concert I was at, I described a guy as doing like tornado arms. This is exactly what I was talking about. This is, that right there, the spinning arms is exactly what Japanese moshing looks like. It's kind of terrifying and you have to keep your distance. But Grace is lurking and eating. Oh my god, Grace is so busy watching the Paragon Greninja stream. She's not eating until 9:35 p.m. Unbelievable. Ridiculous. Eat well. Alright, boost mushroom, which probably means this level is going to be super dangerous. Cried the nutrition out. Oh no, is it like a sad Genshin quest? I just had a hiccup there. Spin, spin. So how am I supposed to... I feel like that sand waterfall is like death, so I probably need to go back around. Am I supposed to... How do I play this? This is... death, right? Oh, gravity. Okay, I didn't even realize that gravity would pick us up here. Oh my god, Indiana Jones. What is happening here? This is scary. This is scary. Okay, okay, we're good, we're good. That was stressful, dude. Oh my god. Back to those mosh pit arms. That's nice of them to have an extra star there, depending on the player's position. A courtesy to catch the player if they accidentally fall there. I have a feeling a thick star is going to be coming up soon, because these levels have been getting very generous with the star bits. Probably also because the levels are getting harder and a lot of players would be dying a lot and needing 1-ups. But we've definitely been getting like hundreds of star bits per level lately. Is there... oh, there's a box that comes up. Oh gosh, this is Crash Bandicoot style traps here. That was a funny pose that Mario got caught in there. Caught him mid-spin with his fist swinging.
Oh, yeah.
We got a... oh, Harapeko Chico ga arawareta. We got another, another thick star outside. At the moment, I'm not planning to play this as Luigi because my understanding is that the Luigi playthrough is like the exact same levels and stars as this one, and I feel like that might get a little bit stale for me to play through the game again as Luigi immediately after, so that's at least my impression now. I've actually never done the Luigi playthrough before, but I think for the purposes of this stream playthrough, I'm going to consider 100%ing Super Mario Galaxy as getting all 120 stars in the Mario playthrough. So, for now, no Luigi plans. Everybody's getting so upset about that, though. Nick earlier was being like, you just hate Luigi, man, capo capap. I'm like, man, that's not how it is. I don't hate Luigi, I just hate repetition, that's all. Alright. Kirarin, Kirarin, ne, soko no hito, star piece motte nai? Sparkle, Sparkle, hey, you there, you got any star bits? Or star pieces? Star pieces tabetai na, ippai tabetai na. I want to eat star pieces, lots and lots of star pieces. Kirarin, Kirarin, star piece the whole sea. 800個食べたら大変身. Sparkle, Sparkle, I want some star pieces. If I eat 100 of them, I'm gonna transform. Everybody's just going off about Luigi in chat right now. Jeez, man. Everybody's trying to pressure me. Trolling my channel. Oh geez, the platforming mechanics will be different with Luigi 2. Well, that just scares me. Alright, are we talking Persona trash talk in here right now? Because I absolutely am Team Yukiko, dude. Phoenixes, and just Yukiko in general. Dude. Are we gonna have Persona fights in the chat right now? Okay, so... to go over the best girl nominations from me, to set the record straight here, is my favorite in Persona 3 is Yukari, Persona 4 is Yukiko, and Persona 5 is none other than Kawakami-sensei. Galactic Punt, okay, but should I point out that I believe the first time you get an exchange of phone numbers in Persona 4 is with none other than Amagi Yukiko, right? Right? This crab. Look at this crab! Every time I do it makes me crab. We need more than one shell to break this chest open? Oh, we need a special gold shell, don't we? Is that the gimmick? Okay, cool. There is agreement about Yukari. And Kawakami too. I mean, Grace, you remember Kawakami, right? Kawakami is the hilarious one. I remember having a conversation with another local here. We were talking about Persona 5 and she's like into it. And me and another friend who Grace would know is the one who was showing me Persona 5. We were like, oh, we totally have like a favorite girl in that game. And our other friend is like, please don't tell me you're talking about the teacher. And we were like, we're absolutely talking about the teacher. But yeah, Kawakami's the funny one. You know, she's like just such a funny social link in Persona 5. Yukari, though, I brought this up with Justin. Justin's all like, oh man, tell me Yukari, but one thing that is noteworthy about Yukari is that her school activity at school is the archery club, and archery is a super cool hobby to have. I'm like, dude, if my high school, like the high school I went to growing up, had an archery club, that would be super cool. If I knew of any high school like out in this area that had an archery club, that would be a super cool club. Like, out of all like sports, like archery, dude, that's super cool. I would have loved to do more archery more as a Boy Scout, but as I've talked about before on streams and such, like, archery is kind of tricky to get into as like a beginner at the Boy Scout level from like, say, like middle school age and above. Because at most summer camps, like the archery ranges are always like occupied by people going for like the archery merit badge who need like super serious practice with it. So I never really had the opportunity to do archery much beyond like elementary school age scouting, but yeah. Oh, is Yukari by the same voice? I didn't know that Grace would know who Yukari is. Oh, Hifumi and Hikaru. Yeah, there are some cool characters in Persona 5. I actually never got to see like to the end of that game because of my friend who I was playing it with moved away. To refresh my memory, because keep in mind I haven't actually gotten to play Persona 5 myself, so my memory of it is a little bit foggy on character names. Hifumi is the character who plays shogi, right? Because that's a pretty cool hobby as well. I think that's a cool sort of thing to be into. Here, I'm gonna talk to this dude real quick so we can get back to the game. Koko wa washi no kakuregaja. This is my hideout. Sakana no tsukuri ga shiteki jaro. Oh, he speaks to the lisp. Sakana no tsukuri ga shiteki jaro. Making fish is cool, right? Or how would I translate what he just said? Isn't my my fish craft fantastic? Alright, so we probably need to dive into here. There's a lot going on in chat. Now that Persona's been brought up, there's going to be so much infighting. Splitting the community. Automatic best girl, but yeah, Hifumi was cool too. I think setting aside the meme of Kawakami, I think Hifumi was probably the most interesting girl social link in that game. Yeah, and despite the trauma that I experienced with the Yukari social link in Persona 3, for those who don't know that story, I was playing Persona 3 by myself. Was playing for a long session and being reckless about saving, and I got myself into a situation on Christmas in which the star bits down here, in which I had no choice but to give Yukari a kaleidoscope as a Christmas present, and she unfortunately did not really appreciate it, which I think a kaleidoscope is kind of a fantastic Christmas present, but Yukari didn't seem to think so. She just said, "Oh, well, it's the thought that counts," with a flat tone of voice. And I know from never mind, but yeah, that was she did not appreciate it. It was just a horrible Christmas all around. Christmas was ruined. Mistakes were made. I did not know I had no flowers, nor jewelry. The only thing I had to give to her was a kaleidoscope, and I reached a point of no return in which I could not back out from giving her that gift. So it's what I was stuck doing. Christmas ruined. Anyway, we collected all these star pieces. Where's the warp? Oh, there is no warp. That got us the golden shell. Where's the exit to this area? Oh, it's over here. There's a lot going on in chat. I'll have to look back in a second. This must be what it's like to be popular. So many people saying things, I'm like, oh my god, I can't keep up anymore. Whoops. Oh my god, oh, what is happening? There we go. Alright, I've brought the golden shell. I can now open the treasure chest. What kind of a key is that? And what the... Captain Toad is locked inside. Alright, let me check chat real quick. All Persona girls are best girls? Yeah, I mean, there's a Persona girl for everyone, right? Trauma, don't hug. I don't think that my character Minato got a hug from Yukari during that Christmas Eve. Oh, yes, that... Dude, okay, yes, that hug social link. I remember it well because Justin manipulated me into going for the hug and it ended horribly. Justin was so manipulative to me in college. When he was introducing me to the Persona series for the first time, he always knew exactly how to lure me into making the wrong decisions on behalf of the group. And always had me doing these things that ended terribly, and it made me think it was all my fault. Even though it was like the answer that any player would go for in a first playthrough. Because that cutscene happened and like it was going on. Social link cutscene, it's the part where you like sort of, I don't know if I should say rescue Yukari from a group of creeps, because it kind of wasn't like that, right? I don't think you really rescued her. I think she kind of had the situation sorted out by herself, but you kind of stepped in anyway. And then she was like, oh, alright, those guys are gone, thanks. And then you can go in for a hug, and she's like, don't freaking hug me, I can take care of myself. And she gets mad, and your social link decreases. And Justin got me into this. He was just like, Kyle, what should we do? And I was like, sure, go for the hug. That seems cool. Yukari best girl. And he was like, look, Kyle, look what you've done. Your social link, it decreased. And I was like, what have I done? And I was like so ashamed for like the rest of the day, right? I was so ashamed. And Justin was like, you ruined the relationship, Kyle. Look at what you've done. And I'll have to get back to playing the game in a moment here. That's totally what happened. But, okay, I vaguely remember that one, but I remember in detail the family trauma that Justin made me cause in Persona 4, which Justin absolutely manipulated me into. So, for the unaware Persona 4, you spend that game with your uncle and his daughter Nanako. The uncle's name is Dojima, daughter Nanako. And one day, you gotta take care of Nanako. You're doing the social link with her. Or maybe this is... No, it wasn't a social link, right? It wasn't a story thing. Nanako and the pickled radish, exactly, that's the incident. The pickled radish incident, alright? The pickled radish Jiken. So, Nanako is like, oh, hey, big bro, we should, like, totally get pickled radishes for my dad, because they're his favorite. And you have the choice of saying, yeah, let's do it, let's go to the shopping mall, get pickled radishes, or you could say, no, we're staying home. And Justin's like, what do you think we should do, Kyle? And I was like, oh, this sounds like a great decision, get pickled radishes, they'll appreciate it so much, bring the family together. So we go to do it. We come back home, Dojima's there, and he's been freaking out because Nanako wasn't home when he came back, and he was like, what's going on? He gets so mad at you. He's like, I was so worried about my daughter. She wasn't home when I got back. Irresponsible. How could you do that? And he gets mad, and then Nanako doesn't understand the older people fighting, and Nanako's like, oh my god, this is so terrible. We were trying to do good things, and then everybody's mad. I hate you, Dad. And then she like storms into the room, and Dojima's like, bleh. And main character's like, bleh, I can't be because I'm a silent protagonist. And then Justin's like, look at what you've done, Kyle. You ruined the family. And I felt so ashamed. I was like, not like this. I couldn't believe what I had done. I ruined the family that day. It still advanced the social link, but I also ruined the family. It felt so bad. Fast forward months later, I get my own copy of Persona 4, playing the same event in the story. Nanako is like, big brother, let's get pickle rashes. I was like, no, we're not going through this again. I say no, and then as soon as you say no, Nanako is like, big bro, we should do it anyway. And then she brings you to the shopping mall. You do it anyway. It turns out it's a mandatory part of the story. You can't back out of it. It always happens the same way no matter what. It's the illusion of choice. And that's when I had the realization, Justin manipulated me. He made me think it was all my fault. He had me thinking it was on me, that I was the one making a horrible decision. But it's the same outcome no matter what you do. Unbelievable. How could Justin do that to me? 7 years later, still thinking about it. Terrible. Anyway, we rescued Captain Toad, and he's been here for like 5 minutes being like, bro, what the hell are you doing? So we're gonna read this. Buha! Kurushikatta! Ah, Mario-san! Ooh, man, that was painful. Oh, hey, Mario. Yeah, Power Stone Toro toshitara takarabako no naka ni ochichatte taihen deshita yo. So I thought I'd get this power star in here, but then the treasure chest shut on me, and it was quite a situation to be in. というわけで、私がゲットしたパワースターを持って行ってください. So anyway, here, take this power star that I got for you. Traumatized. Trauma only Persona 4 players know, absolutely. I think Justin just did that to me because he had the same trauma in his first experience with Persona 4. And the only thing he could do, it was like the ring, where the only way to get rid of that trauma is to pass it to someone else. Power Star Dozo. Here, have the Power Star. Oops, I ran into a turtle. Alright. So there's that star that we've been waiting for like 5 minutes for. Oh, absolutely. Nanako and Persona 4. Grace, you don't know, probably, but Nanako is absolutely the wholesome stream hours of Persona 4. The most wholesome character in the whole game, for sure. You can endure the bits with Teddy in that game because you know that Nanako will be in a cutscene soon enough. Dude, I'm pretty sure the Yukari. Well, okay, I will admit the Dojima thing. I think you totally got me into that one. The Yukari thing, maybe you weren't so pushy about it. I think you just knew I'd say yes to the hug in that situation. So you're like, "Hey Kyle, what should we do?" And I was like, "Hug." I just kind of blurted it out without thinking, and then then after that you were like, "Carl, look what you did, bro." So I don't think there was quite as much manipulation involved in the Yukari hug because you knew I would totally go for that option anyway. Anyway, we cleared the galaxy, so that's a thing. Oh, that's right. That whole time we were on the fifth star galaxy, right? I've been reliving so much Persona trauma that I kind of, my memory of this game has become hazy. If Teddy made puns that are anywhere near being funny. True. You know, the interesting thing is that, I didn't play, the Persona 4, I didn't play the Persona 4 game in Japanese, but I watched the anime series in Japanese. And they actually got, I will say, at least a little bit more clever with Teddy's mannerisms in the English localization of Persona 4. Because in Japanese, all that Teddy does is he punctuates the end of his sentences by saying Kuma, which is the Japanese word for bear. So he'll literally just things be like, "Hello, Kuma, we're gonna go to this place, Kuma." And that's all he really does. Whereas his puns are a little bit, at least more creative about bear-related, like, words in his sentences in the English version of the game, so they at least made his writing a little bit more clever in the English localization, I guess. Whereas in Japanese, literally all he does is say Kuma over and over again without much thought to it. Alright, so we still have this desert galaxy to work on. Or should I say the Sand Island Galaxy? Sando Island. It's the Dune Galaxy. What was the word for it? Why am I blanking on the name of the sandworms? They're the band too. The Shai Hulud Galaxy. Hate Shinai Ryusa o Koete. Alright, so this level is called Pass Through the Endless Sand Current. Or does Ryusa mean a sand current, or does it mean quicksand? Probably a sand current, because that's what this looks like. Actually, let me just look it up. Dune, yeah, I thought of that because I knew that Grace would appreciate the comment. It does mean quicksand. Yusa. I feel like I should get back into like the Dune series. I only ever read the first one because it was such a long and complicated book, but it would be cool to get into the series. The thing about Dune is that there's probably a huge waiting list for it at like the on like my local libraries, like digital ebooks. So I might be, I might just be better off purchasing the ebooks for the Dune series, to be honest. And because I have some like Amazon store gift cards, I feel like that my parents sent me. I feel like I should just purchase the Dune ebooks for Kindle. I do know of like resources to just get like free ebooks as PDFs online, but sometimes, sometimes ebook downloads from other online libraries, they're not very well formatted. They're like based on like document scans and stuff that like the formatting of pages can be so terrible that the reading experience can kind of suffer a bit. So I feel like I should just do myself a service by buying the best readable version of Dune that I can get and getting like official ebooks of them. I also feel like I need to get more into that band Shai Hulud because I listened to like their most popular album a bit and I was like, dude, this is good, dude. Because that band's not just like a gimmick of being named after Dune. Like Shai Hulud is like, I had heard of that band before as being like a defining band of that era for people into like 90s metalcore. What is this dude? Like, what is he? You have to spin, do you ground pound? How do you... Oh, that's death. Ground pounding straight into death. Of course, Grace, you remember why we love the Dune movie so much, right? And what made it work so well? The answer, of course, is... Dennis. A.K.A. Denis Villeneuve. That was probably terrible pronunciation, but... I was so intrigued the first time I heard him actually say his name. I just interpreted it as being read Dennis for the longest time. I was like, wait a minute, this dude's French-Canadian. Obviously his name is pronounced differently. But in my mind, he will always be Dennis. What is this dude? Like, what is the... Oh, can we, like, hit dudes onto this dude? Like, can we... Can we? No, because these dudes die as soon as you hit them. I was like, do we have to... Wait, what if we shoot a star like the top of his head? No? This dude, there's like no time once this guy like shoots his head down on you to like go for a jump. Bro, what is the secret to this dude? I don't think I was kidding when I said Shai Hulud. This freaking Pokey right here is the Shai Hulud. Like, Jesus. Can't be defeated. My God. I feel like a fool, but how do you fight this dude? It's like immune to spin attack. Oh, it's literally not immune to spin attacks. I'm silly. I just got too close to that swing last time. But you can totally... Shai Hulud. Shai Hulud. Guys, if we're raiding tonight, the raid message is going to be Shai Hulud. How do you spell that? Shai, S-H-A-I, Hulud, H-U-L-U-D, I believe. There we go, we can finally advance in this level. We have conquered the Shai Hulud. see an invincibility star over there. Do we need that? For the, Wait, did I see something? Or wait, what? I could have sworn I saw something over here. Oh, that wasn't... It wasn't an invincibility star. It was a boost mushroom. Shahiluda the worm. That's perfect. That should absolutely be the raid message. There's a good chance that whoever we raid will have no idea what we're talking about, but it'll still be funny. Dude, you know what? I still haven't gotten around to watching oh my god, what was that director's name? Oh god, what was his name? I haven't gotten around to watching the 1984 version of Dune, like the one that was like a flop adaptation of it. What was the director's name again? David Lynch, that's what it was. The David Lynch version of Dune that he had high hopes for, and some people defend, but is largely considered a totally incomprehensible and wacky kind of cult classic movie, I guess. Where they try to condense like a 400-page novel into an hour-and-a-half long movie with 80 special effects that just could not capture the ambition they were going for. I think they had a pretty good budget for that movie, though. Like, it was... You know, they got, like, a successful band to do the soundtrack for the movie, and... Oops. And got, like, Sting as one of the actors in it. Like, they really... I think they tried to succeed with that movie. They just got rushed and couldn't work, and... David Lynch directed it, but disowned his name from the project as soon as it was finished because he knew how bad it was. Or how poorly it represented what he was capable of. Oops, I don't need this anymore. Dude, this is... Dude. This current is not favorable for getting that last star piece. What if I just let carry it me with... No, you have to resist the current. I was like, what if I just let it carry me naturally without touching the joystick? But you definitely need to steer yourself a certain way. If I go to the left of the sign, maybe? Still no. Oh my god, dude. Tricky. I see Justin is linking the traumatic social link in Discord somewhere. I can only imagine my recounting of this tale is going to be a clip or something. Or a highlight later. So everyone knows how much I was manipulated by Justin when we were teenagers. Oh, there are two paths to choose here. Alright, chat, green or orange? I feel like we probably need to take both paths eventually, but where do we start? Green or orange, left or right? God, in 4K. Green for Chie. In that case, I'm just kidding, there's no red for Yukiko, so I guess we will take the Chie path. Chie does mean wisdom, so it is the path of wisdom. The Yukiko path would probably be back in the ice level, because I believe Yukiko is the snow child. Orenji. Oh, sorry, Grace, too late. Only here for the chaos. Do we need that one up? We honestly don't. Chie wisdom is their wisdom in me. I think that's what she is. I mean, Chie does mean wisdom, but then again, her name could be written with kanji that are not the word wisdom. Let me check her name. It's Chie Satonaka, right? Her name. Let me look this up. I'm like definitely like a nerd about like name kanji in Japanese. Like just because I can read kanji proficiently enough, I just find it fascinating the way that like names express very direct meanings in Japanese. Her name is actually not wisdom, like the kanji for wisdom in Japanese. Chie's first name, the kanji mean 1,000 branches, is what her name is. Let me check Yukiko as well. Wait, she has a Wikipedia page? I thought this was like a Persona 4 wiki or something. I guess Chie is famous enough as a character to have her own Wikipedia page. Please tell me that Yukiko has a Wikipedia page. Let's see here, and I'm speechless. I hate giving Justin evidence for his arguments, but Yukiko does not have a main article Wikipedia page in the same way that Chie does. Unbelievable. Ridiculous. I'm gonna make one, dude, after the stream is over. I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah, her name does mean Snow Child. Yukiko. Oh, if you guys want me to look at, like, Genshin character names, like Grace, if you don't know what a certain... Whoops, I died. If there's a name with kanji that you don't know yourself, Grace, you can direct me to it, and I can be the name kanji nerd. Just I'm talking Wikipedia, yes. Not the fandom wiki. I'm saying on actual Wikipedia.org. There's a page for cast of Persona 4, and certain characters have their own main article page. And that's what I was looking at. Whoops, I fell and died. Saved by the whirlpool, come on, mosh pit arms, please. Mosh pit arms. So you need to make it over there, right? Oh, I'm about to die. Can I make it back? Nope. We're dead. Actually, let me look at since I'm on this longer list of, like, Persona 4 character names. For example, is Nanukami's name, his name is just, it's not kindness, his name is like, how to explain the meaning of that kanji yu? It's like, leisure, like leisurely enjoying something is what Yu Narukami's first name means. What else do we have? Yosuke, right? Yosuke's a interesting character. His name is I don't really know how to explain that ske kanji. It's sometimes translated as meaning like jammed in or like intervening or something like that. But that's more a kanji that's just used for its sound alone than for a meaning. But the yo in Yosuke means like sunlight or like cheerful. So he's cheerful ske. I am struggling with this. Jammed in as in a trash bin, indeed. Alright, this level is like the revenge of shifting Sandland from Mario 64. I'm really struggling with this. Alright, come on, mosh pit arms. Carry me over. There we go. Safe. This level's a bit of a maze, isn't it? There's like different... Okay, so we can see the star over there, but we didn't go through the right part of the maze. There are a lot of tornadoes guarding this area, so I feel like this is probably a warp to take here. Oh my god, that could have been dangerous. Oh yeah, these dudes have like trash and stuff. They're dangerous. Probably in the right place. Oh, that's right. This is where the switch is, right? That changes the leveling of the sand. Can I get a side flip, please? Jesus. Jesus. Oh, it's timed though. Oh, jeez. Can we make this? Please tell me we can make it. Please, 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 please. Oh my god, are you serious? Come on, dude! I'm like right there! Alright. Shit, try again. Let me look at other Persona character names real quick. So Chie, like I said, is Thousand Branches. Yukiko is Snow Child. Oh, Kanji's name. His name means complete two. I don't know if there's a particular symbolism to that, but... I suppose him being completely bisexual is it's kind of hinted in the game, right? Complete to kanji. Rise. Oh, Rise doesn't have kanji for her name. She just has kana. Just the hiragana Rise. This was not a relevant path to us, was it? Be over here. Whoops, this is not necessary. I don't need mosh pit arms here. I'm in a hurry. This time I can use mosh pit arms to take a shortcut over there. So we need to just run and jump and not fall into sand pits that I can't see because of the camera angle. Ridiculous. Try again. Alright, how are we on timing right now? Are we like in a desperate hurry or what? Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Finally got that star. Let's see, who else do we have? Teddy is just Kuma in Japanese, which is not very creative at all. Imagine if they just called him Bear in Persona 4 in English. That would be Embarrassing, haha. Alright, I'm done. Naoto's name is... What does that toll mean? Doesn't it mean like a ladle or dipper, basically? It's like the Big Dipper is the, What is the Big Dipper called in Japanese again? It has that kanji in it, but it's like fix dipper, basically, Naoto. But that toe is just super common in boy names in general. Alright, there is one more star in this desert level, right? I imagine it would probably have secret stars too, because we just can't get enough of Shifting Sandland. Shifting Sandland 2007. This one is called Sabaku ni Somu Kyodai na Wana. The giant crocodile hidden in the desert. Oh, sorry, not Wana. Wana means trap, doesn't it? Wani is crocodile, the giant trap hidden in the desert. I was like, crocodile? Remember crocodile being part of it. Right, so this is like another trick with manipulating the level with these buttons, these switches that shift the level design around. Alright. This, bird kind of needs to stop. Oh, and this is kind of tricky too. To get these star pieces, you have to, shift this tower around, and the star pieces will appear in different parts of this like structure as the tower moves. Somewhere on here, oh, I missed the treasure chest. There's a, oops, a chest that you need to break open with that shell. Welcome, Barnaby. It is a Friday evening indeed, so I figured we are streaming a bit long tonight, but since it's Friday evening, I was like, hey, we can just beat like the rest of the levels in this dome, and then call it night. So we have, I think, one more star in this level, and then the Bowser stage, and then we can call it. I think that would be a good stopping point. Also, these dry bones are relentless. Alright, so the last star piece left is the treasure chest, which, where is it? It's, these camera angles are obnoxious, so I can't see where it is. And I missed it because the camera betrayed me, as it does. Can I get a coin from somewhere so I don't die? Not dying is a pretty important part of finishing this level. These dry bones need to stop. They're gonna do that thing that they just did. That's exactly what happens. Alright, well, try again. You can ground pound while holding this, right? I don't need to throw this away. I'm just going to do the treasure chest first, if I can. Because it is the trickiest part of this. Except I completely got lost on where the treasure chest is, so never mind. It's on this side where the orange button is on the left. That is where the treasure chest will appear. Also, look at all these star bits over here. Alright, so we're gonna get the treasure chest. This is the tricky one, it'll be over here. These dry bones don't, like, kill me first. Last star piece was higher up on the tower, right? Like towards the top level. Oops. Oh, there it is. I missed it. Alright, cool. Alright, there we go, warp star. Oh, except if we need to get to the top of this thing so that we don't miss the chance and have to do the, wait for the switch all over again. Alright, so that was just the beginning of the level, wasn't it? I think there's like some sort of timed puzzle or something we have to do with quicksand. Right? Or am I thinking of a different level? Hey look, it's another Shy Halud. We need to knock these onto the other planet, right? So we can hit the pokey with them. Do these not lock on? Do we just have to be super direct with our kick? Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is the maze. Okay, this is the level I was thinking of. So it's wondering to go into the maze upside down and make your way to the top within a time limit, because I think sand will start collapsing behind me or something. I very distinctly remember this level because when my dad was playing this game, like around the time it came out, he was having a super hard time with this level and actually made me beat it for him. But like in a super forceful dad way where it's like he felt like he was making me do a household chore. He was like, beat this Mario level for me. And I was like, I feel like this is the first time you've made me, like, actually made me play a video game instead of telling me to turn them off. How weird is that? And my dad was like, shut up, you're weird. Is basically how it went. Oh, was that an accident? Grace, I thought the reason you typed that was to mess with me because of the level being upside down. I thought you were typing backwards on purpose. I did do Wordle, Grace. I did it this morning. I might not have posted it to your server, but I think I posted it to Nick's. That's funny. I couldn't see the message you typed. I just saw it was backwards, and I thought you were going with the upside down theme. I saw a really funny Reddit post yesterday where, Somebody just asked like an Ask Reddit question, like what are like the some of the funniest moments in Reddit history or something like that. And there was one where somebody posted to Ask Reddit or some other subreddit because apparently they accidentally switched the language settings on their like Reddit display account thing to Spanish as somebody who couldn't read Spanish. So basically all of like the Reddit interface was displaying in Spanish, like the, you know, like user settings and stuff. And this guy was like, I accidentally set my settings to Spanish. How do I change it back? I can't read Spanish. What do I do? And to be a smartass, everybody on the entire Reddit thread replied in Spanish. And it was like the funniest thing. Like there were some people who were actually giving like quote unquote helpful instructions on what to do, but they were writing it in Spanish instead on purpose. And then there were some other people just messing around, like posting a Google Translate of never gonna give you up in Spanish. And then people being like, oh my god, I got rickrolled, this is bullshit in Spanish. So it was pretty great. I was reading through the thread and it was really funny. Oh my god, there's comments here. How do we... Should we maybe... We have time to stream tonight, but I don't want to go on forever. But maybe we should just beat this sand level. And then call it a night, like not do the Bowser stage. It depends on how long the comet takes, but... A red comet is a daredevil, isn't it? Oh no, it's a time attack. Oh. We have to do... Okay, so I'm going to have to focus here. We have to do the level with the switches, but it's on a time limit. So I need to pay attention to what I'm doing.
Yes.
And I also need to not die, that's an important part of it too. Alright, bruh, get up here. Shy Haloo, don't waste my time. Alright, bruh. Bruh! Alright. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, gravity. Gravity saved me. Oh god, this silly thing with this blue star bit, the one that was super hard for me to get. Am I gonna be able to do this on time? Hopefully. Also, I'm like super disoriented by this angle. Alright. Didn't really want to waste the shell there, but I guess I have to. Oh, it's fine because I missed the treasure chest anyway. Missed that. Got that. Oh my god, we can't deal with this silly sand current. Second hardest part of Super Mario Galaxy. There we go. We took the green path last time, so let's see what's over here. Do these both go to like the end of the level? Like we're not at a disadvantage from taking this path, are we? Oh, just it starts you off on different parts of the maze, okay. Come on, man! The quicksand. Terrible. Oh, right. And so this is a time attack comet, which means there are no checkpoints. If you fail, you just have to do the entire level over again from the start. Normally there would have been a checkpoint, like just before the part where we die, but when you're doing comets, you just have to do the entire thing without fail. So fucking do it again. Shai Halud. Nice. Alright, I got the hard ones in one go. Shoot! Alright, there we go. Alright, alright. We're good, we're good. Can I zoom back over here and just... No? Alright. Back around we go then. Oh, I completely missed that. Alright, so do not fall in quicksand. That is a thing you should not do here. Alright, so the path to go down is the one where there's like a lot of tornadoes, like all along the path. Can I go around, please? Use. Wait a minute, what? Isn't this it? Oh, no, it's not. I had to bring the path down first. Alright, we only have a minute. Wait, did they just get rid of some of the tornadoes? There are a bunch of tornadoes here last time. Oh, did they actually remove the tornadoes to make the level a bit faster? That's actually really nice of them, I'm surprised. This would be a lot harder to beat in the time limit if there were tornadoes there that kept sucking you in and then throwing you around everywhere and slowing you down. Alright, Stargate. Nintendo, nice, unbelievable. I can't believe it, dude. How could they do such a nice thing? Alright, I am out of water in my water bottle, which means this stream cannot possibly go on for that much longer. I'll get dehydrated. Alright, 2 more stars in the desert level. One of them is a green star, and those are the ones that are super important for the secret levels later. Oh, we can actually just do either of them right now. I guess we'll start here. So there's a secret somewhere. And it just happens to start on the same level path that we just did. Whoops. Here's the thought, what if we ignore that star and just let ourselves drop down over here? There we go, there's a thick star over here waiting for us. Easily missed. Alright, how many star bits does it need? 20, we have that, right? Yeah. And she... Hey Grace, what would you call it if that thick star was, instead of a thick star, he was like a wanderer who did that same transformation? You call it Rurouni Henshin. Good joke. Macaron Kenshin. Probably totally missing the silver stars, aren't I? That's the idea, is you're supposed to find a bunch of these, right? Probably like 5. Oh, I see some ice over here. Oh god, let's not die. Legendary. Oh god, let's not die. Dies immediately after saying that. Legendary Digitsbby moment. Yeah, 4. Okay. There we go, 5 stars. Do they all become one normal star for me instantly, or is there more to it? Oh, it's the green star. Yeah. How do I get back to its plane, though? Oh, there we go. Alright, that's green star number 2. We got the first one several galaxies ago. I think there's only one more left, right? I don't remember exactly how this works, but I think toward the end of the game there's, like, a secret level or multiple secret levels that require you to collect these green stars. Actually, are they already available to us? The first time we got one of these, I think it was, there was a cutscene saying to learn more about these green stars, talk to, like, the green star waiting outside, and he has, like, there's, like, a warp star that's green. I don't know if you unlock a level with each of these, or if the final secret levels become unlocked only once you have all 3 of the green stars. I'm really not sure. Alright, there's another secret star in... This was the, yeah, the stage with that tower. Alright, so be on the lookout for areas that look secret, I guess. I'm not sure how many secret stars in total. There's secret stars of different types in this game. Like, there's the purple coin stars, which, to my understanding, only become available after you've beaten the main story of the game, like beaten the final boss. And then there's the green stars, too. And then who knows what else, because it's been years. I just wall jump my way up here. That might save some time on. Yeah, I can do that. And then the last one's like, yeah, right here. I didn't even need to lower the thing again. Grace is a poodle burrito, and therefore she is not actively typing all the time, but she is here. And she didn't even react to my Duroni Henshin joke earlier. I was so proud of myself. Alright, so I unlocked that warp star, but could there be something else on this island? What if I, like... I guess the first step would be defeat all of the enemies over here. Oh wait, there's like antenna on here and not all of them are fully emerged by the looks of it. Oh. There we go, there's that secret warp. I laughed aloud but didn't type. Ha ha ha, the joke was so funny that I forgot to tell you I laughed. Is what is being communicated to me here. It's okay, Grace, I understand. Oh gosh, is this another, it's a collect star pieces thing, except there's also a cannon firing active ammunition at me. Active ammunition, live ammunition. Oh, it's one of these, okay. Oh, we have to kill the dry bones, is that the idea? Oh, but then... Oh, that's tricky. The bullet bills are being fired at like a way higher up level than we are. So we need to bring this cannon down to like eye level with me, with Mario. have a bullet bill like fired at me. And then you need to, whoops, alright, try again. We need to hit the switch. Can I get this? Nope. Come on, please, please, please. I need it now. Now, fire! Fire now! What are you doing? Okay, okay, we're good. Need to have it lock onto me and then have it follow me all the way around here. Like that. Oh, I didn't even need to, I thought I need this invincibility star to, like, kill the dry bones, and that was the trick to getting a star unlocked. But no, the star was there in a cage the whole time. Yeah, as it turns out, arguing with the cannon to fire a bullet bill really worked in my favor there. That's the trick. That's the trick with these 3D Mario games. If you just argue with them enough, they'll just give in.
Oh, yeah.
And grant you special privileges. Alright, that's the Sand Island Galaxy finally finished for now, right? I feel like we have... I mean, it's late, but we could just do the Bowser stage now and have that finished. We might as well, right? Bowser stages don't take too long, and... oh my god, it only requires 33 stars, and we have 61. But I feel like we may as well go for the Grand Star, and then we can call it. It's a long stream, but that's, you know, what Friday nights are for. I had to end some of my streams this week a little bit earlier than I would have otherwise, so... it's only fair that we do a longer one at the end of the week. And, you know, this will be the stream to end off the week, and I'll take probably a bit of a break from Mario Galaxy. I mean, I might not take, like, the entirety of next week off, but just, like, a few days. We'll see how I'm feeling as next week comes around. Because I have been enjoying this game a lot. Like, it's been a less frustrating experience overall than Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine, for sure. I've been enjoying it, and enjoying the really quick progress we've been making, so... I might just play it a bunch next week, too. We'll see. So the Mario 64 music, that's nostalgic. Just mix that one up. I guess it can be hard to decide on a game, like, as a variety streamer, but, like, I generally... wow. Instant death squares. Alright, good night, Justin. For me, I guess, when it comes to games like this, I kind of stick with them once I've chosen a game. I try not to get myself playing too many things at once, because it can get kind of overwhelming. Which is why when I start longer games like this, I tend to just play them a bunch, like consecutive streams, one after the other. That, or I play like shorter indie games that can be beaten in like 1 or 2 sittings. Because I don't stream on like a super regular schedule, so... I try to choose games that cater to that inconsistency in streaming. Where I don't get totally lost with what I was playing, and neither does the audience. Yeah, what a time to choose to finally go to bed, right? When it's probably the sun rising outside in Justin's time zone. Oh shoot, we need to get over here, like, quick. Gravity. say? Hold on, what was it saying? I haven't really been doing a whole lot of reading this stream because there hasn't been, despite all these levels we've been beating, we're at kind of a point in the game where there's not very many cutscenes. You just get to play a whole lot of levels at once. Koko no kaidan o tsukatte, use these stairs. Arigatou gozaimasu, thank you. Are we fighting Bowser himself for the first time? We've only been fighting his child in these last couple stages. So you made it. Sasuga. Sasuga wa Shukuteki Mario. Waga Shukuteki Mario. Kono ba de utsu no mokuzu ni shite kureru wa. So you've made it to my fortress, Mario. Mokuzu? Mokuzu? What does that mean? Whoops. Death at sea. Oh, it's okay. It's like a metaphor. Okay, so he's saying basically this place will be like you'll die in the vacuum of space, I guess. Like this space will become your grave. That's more or less what he's saying. Like you'll drown in the great depths of space. Oh, you know, we have fought actual Bowser before, because we've seen this gimmick for a boss fight in one of the earlier stages. I just forgot. It's basically the same concept here, but I think slightly more difficult. Like we have to hit him around more times without missing like I just did. Oh god, he's got punches too. Oh Jesus. Alright, come at me, dude. Don't try to punch. Bruh, stop punching. Just jump, man. Like that. Alright, we'll line up the thing. Alright, I'm gonna grab a coin so I don't lose my, that boosted health. Oh, except the game moved me! The game moved me! I was like right up on a coin! And the game moved me to a different spot, away from it. The game is conspiring! I need that coin so I can... Please... No! I lost it! But it's okay, because Bowser jumped on lava even though I wasn't trying to make him do that just now. Shit. Oh god, please don't make me do it again. Not after I accidentally did it right. Alright, there we go. We're good. Alright, we did it. High tension, dude. I was like, oh my god, I lost the health. But oh wait, Bowser's actually doing what I need him to do. Except I'm failing to do what I need to do here. And then it all worked out in the end. Ugh. Sasuga waga shukuteki yarioru wai to iitai tokoro daga. Yarioru, what does that mean? The cryptic language of some of these boss fights. I think he's saying like you're taking my fortress down or something like that. Or rather, what I want to say is こうやって遊んでいる間にも我が輩の計画は完成に向かっているのだ。In the moment we're fooling around here, my plans have been complete. 残念だったな、Mario. Too bad for you, Mario. Grand Star, let's backflip into it. Let's actually backflip into it. There we go. Alright, so we're going to be ending it off on this star, which we've gotten a lot. I mean, I just decided since we have the time, we would just go for it and do this entire dome in one stream session, which, as I said before, I noticed that the levels in this area had just a lot more stars in them. They were much bigger levels than anything we've seen thus far, so... This was number 62, right? So we've gotten... I think almost 20 stars during the stream. I think we started with 43, so we've gotten 19. 19 more stars in one session of about 3 hours. Which is good. I imagine there's probably going to be a cutscene here, right? Galaxy Completo. Galaxy complete. Atarashi galaxy o hakken shimashita. You discovered new galaxies. Oh my god, there's a lot. So we're at kind of the... Not really end game. I mean, obviously there's a lot of levels here, but we're on like the last set of levels to unlock. Anata no taisetsu na hito no ibasho o tsukitomemashita. Ashimoto no pleito o goran kudasai. We've discovered the place where your precious one is being held. Take a look at the plate at your feet. Oh, right. So this is... It gives you a count of how many more stars you need to go to the final level, right? Are we only one away? Wait, one? That wouldn't make sense, would it? Is it referring to grand stars? We need one more grand star? That's probably it, right? The grand stars are kind of like the major checkpoints in the game. Because the number is supposed to be 70, right? 70 is the minimum, including all of the grand stars that you need. それは目的の地である銀河の中心までたどり着くのに必要なスターの力です。The purpose of that panel is it tells you the amount of star power you still need for us to reach the center of the universe. Power starを取り戻せばこの数字が減っています。The number here decreases as you collect more power stars. そして0になった時、このほうき星の天文台は星分としての力を取り戻し。Once that number reaches 0, this observatory will gain back its power to be a starship. 銀河の中心に近づくことができるでしょう。And then we can reach the center of the universe. Oh, hey, Lady Mist. We're actually about to end stream because we've been playing for like 3 hours now, and it's getting pretty late. But it's nice to see you stop by. We've been getting a larger audience than usual with Mario Galaxy. It's been a pleasant surprise, actually, that I've gotten more viewers who have stuck around lately, who've been tuning into these Mario Galaxy streams. So that's been refreshing for me. Just a lot more average viewers this week, I think, than I've been getting usually. What? Oh. ほうき星の天文台に力が戻り、星船として動かせるようになりました。Wait, what? Is she telling me I'm already at that point? She just said we got the star power back and we can move the starship now. Oh. Is this game telling me I can already go to the final boss? Because that's kind of funny. ついにこの時が来ました。大切な人の待つ銀河の中心に向かいますか? So it's finally that time. Would you like to go to the center of the universe where your precious one is waiting? ちょっと待って! Wait, hold on. The music calms down immediately. 準備ができたら声をかけてください. Well, when you're ready, let me know. Sorry, we shut down the epic music. It's not time. We need to end stream, Rosalina. We can't do this right now. isn't it you need... Is 60 the number of stars needed to beat this game, or was it 70? I thought the number was 70, but maybe it's 60. But anyway, we made a lot of progress during tonight's stream. We completed this entire area over here. So we have another set of galaxies unlocked, and then this must be a secret level or something right here. Maybe it's the first purple coin level. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, we're gonna end stream here. So I'm gonna see if there's anybody we can raid right now on Twitch. We've been streaming kind of late, which means that maybe some like American streamers are waking up and people I know will be live right now. Maybe. Then again, most people I think I know who stream do so in their evenings. Oh, it looks like the Australian streamers are live. So RPG Matt is live. And so is Noodlebox playing Kirby again. We raided Noodlebox for the first time the other day, who is this Australian streamer who seemed cool. And he had like questions about Japan life and such, but I think we can raid Noodlebox again. He was nice, and we raided him with the message, "I like noodles," and he took a liking to us immediately when we did so. But of course, as we established earlier, with that desert level, the raid message for tonight's stream... Am I able to use this one emoji? It's not like visible as an icon here in my... Is it because my iOS... Well, maybe if I copy paste it, it's fine. Let me see if I can see it. Oh, I can't see it when I've copy pasted it. It shows up in Twitch chat, but like nowhere else. So the raid message tonight is Shy Halud. Yeah, I guess Burrito Therapy missed that. So I was struggling in a desert level earlier, and I was talking about the desert and the Poke that was attacking me. And Shy Halud is a giant sandworm creature from the book series and its recent movie version, a book called Dune. It's a science fiction novel and series. And there's this giant worm called the Shy Halud. And I was comparing the Poke to that. So that's what our raid message is going to be. So raid message Shy Halud. We're going to raid Noodlebox with no E. Oops. Raid Noodlebox. Alright, so thank you to everybody who's been watching today's stream. Like I said, I've been really pleasantly surprised by the viewership I've been getting in like the last couple weeks. We got some nice new people with Wonder Song, I guess because that game is so pleasant and wholesome. And then people have stuck around from Mario Galaxy, or new people have come to view the channel too. Or people that have been watching since like the other Mario games I played, so the Digits crew, the community is coming together for Super Mario Galaxy, and I really appreciate that. So I'll be taking a break for the game for the next couple of days just so I don't get burnt out, or so I have time to do other things besides devote entire evenings to streaming. But I'll be coming back soon enough, so I hope people will continue to join for the streams then. We're over halfway through with the game now. That's crazy. We've only been playing for a week now. We're over halfway done with Mario Galaxy. And we'll be playing more soon. So thank you to everybody watching. We're going to raid Noodlebox with the raid message Shy Halud. I'll see you next time. Good night. Digitsbby.